Is it working? Are we back? Is our YouTube working? Is there a new link? Is there a new link? Have the social media posted it? Or do you want to post it with my phone? Big scrum there from Purdue. Penalty. Oh, they see it coming from the side. They turned the scrum and from the side, so not legal. And the ball there, stepping inside. Great, staying great. Making some great yardage. Ball quickly again. Defensive players, they were outside. Ball comes to the line. Will the fit out? They are now from like 3 meters, 8 meters away. Try. And the ball comes out, pops out on the side. Again. If they continue doing that, it might be a yellow card. So I'm going to take the penalty again. And the ball goes out quickly and forwards are supporting. Will the ball come out or carried around the corner? Oh, and the player is going to be called. Is he calling a penalty or a try? Oh, he's giving him a try. I just thought there was some double movement there, but the referee sees it clearly as just placing the ball. I'm just going to reset the tripod as the wind and the weather is again pushing into our facility. Conversion to take place for IU. That's the first try of the match for the Mudsharks, and we are about, I would say, about 14 minutes into the game. So far the score is 5-0, and if the conversion goes over it will be 7. Over, so 7-0 for Mudsharks. Kick off to Purdue. Going to the right side of the field. Their right side. And the kick goes far back. Carried in by Mudsharks. Now we've got to get the forwards in there to protect that ball. There's some very big forwards from Purdue. He's getting pulled in, and that's a tough ball to receive, but the pod's carrying it well. And they must be very careful there. There's great contest from Purdue on their forwards. Some forwards contesting for the ball. Sorry for the zoom of the camera. The lights are not too strong out here.
Oh, and a nice tackle, followed down.
Brilliant tackle there on the fence from Indiana.
Another good tackle.
I'm just going to reset the camera. Apologies for that. We're protecting the cameras from our rain on the tripods, and that's why there's movement on the camera. It's quite frustrating at watching at home, but we do apologize as our equipment are really wet, soaking wet tonight. Do apologize for these conditions for our camera systems. So Purdue takes the ball, carries it in. The heat pack. I've got the emergency kit here, just hang on. Yeah, but I've got the emergency. So just stick the lighter pack on there. You can stick that lighter pack patch on my instruments. It's a cold lighter pack patch. Look, it actually to heat, no ice. But just tell Mom, wait, Mom. Just think my jacket, my jacket is in the car. It's warm. Purdue under significant pressure there from Indiana. Great pick up there from the back. Carrying the ball forward. Let's just see if there's going to be some supportive play. Yeah, the forwards are there. Ball's made available quite quickly. And now they need to spread the ball out. Great carry and break there. Fantastic. And he keeps on running. At least 30 yards made. Now they need some quick position. And it goes out to the outside. And bad pass there and knocks the ball, and that will be a scrum down for Purdue. Wow, and he held up very well against that defense. Still keeps the ball in possession for Indiana, and he stayed on his feet to prevent the penalty. There's a pot set up there, and let's just see if the support, I think, bounced forward. So that's going to be a scrum down for Purdue. I had to wipe the shirt, I had to wipe the ear. This is all soaking wet. All like the camera died, knew that. The electricity was keeping most working. It is the worst I've ever life and bad. So there's a scrum down for Purdue. And he goes around the blind side. Passes back inside. Great carry there by the forwards. There's some strong forwards here playing for Purdue tonight. But it seems there was a steal. And Indiana getting the ball back. Great steal. Going there through the middle. And player must roll away. He's slowing down, not rolling away. That should be penalty actually. Getting up very slowly from the Purdue player. And then Indiana still carrying the ball. Ball going out to the outside, but Purdue set up their defensive line, waiting for that. And kicking over the heads there, and that's a great option. But Purdue collecting the ball well, carrying the ball forward. But he's held up and brought down in time, otherwise the ball would have been turnover for Indiana. And they're taking the ball out. Oh, and there's a steal in the maul. Brilliant steal. And offloading, and he goes. And he carries on. And he's gonna make it, not make it. That is so close. He's about 2 yards out from the try line. If Indiana can collect this ball again. Oh, and he jumps over and he scores. Oh, high tackle. That could have been an advantage, so that should be a penalty try in normal conditions when you score so closely, but he goes through for the try eventually. Very good. Another option could have been high tackle in front of the line there, could have been a penalty try. But the ref decided to award a penalty and not give the penalty try, and then they eventually scored on the second penalty. But that's just for those at home that don't understand the rules. These are the options referees have. Just tell him we order more on my phone. So it will be Purdue kicking off the ball as Indiana scores their second try, and the score is now 14-0 for Indiana. The Mudsharks collects the ball well, and Purdue's up on defense quite quickly. And the player must be very careful because that's accidental offside. And now Purdue gets the ball as you cannot hide behind your players, and those players were caught off guard. So let's see if Purdue will catch and set up a line out. They've got some big forwards. Will be ideal if they can do that, but it seems he might go for a tap. And these big forwards are carrying the ball. Can they bring him down? Yeah, great tackle there. Setting up the ball. And tackle from Indiana there, putting the guy back. But Purdue still having the ball. And they're going to be called for offside. Let's see how quickly they can take the ball. And Indiana must now spread their line for defense. And Oh, brilliant. The ball was out and the Indiana player saw that, picked it up and carried through. Brilliant. Whoa. There's going to be another penalty against Purdue. Going off their feet into the scrum. You have to stay on your feet. You cannot go off your feet and support yourself by your hands. And they're kicking out. You guys want pizza? That's actually we can get some extra pizza on my account. So you can come from my phone if you guys want. We also have these guys sitting here helping me and we can't come down, so okay. Unfortunately knocked forward by Indiana. Purdue having the ball there, advantage played, and Purdue on the attack now. Some nice play there from Purdue. Wow, great offload into the hands of the player attacking. Purdue recovering the ball but under significant pressure, and I do think there's another knock and that will be called back for a scrum down for Indiana. Referee will reset the scrum. I'm on my second camera. The cable there didn't work. Purdue still keeps possession, but Indiana attacking well with their playing now on about the 45-yard line or 45-meter line there for Purdue. So I put it because it will work. I think it's going to be a bomb. It's going to be amazing. So I can test it at home then. Because then I can download the software on my browser. This is not. Apologies for the delay in recording. The scrum is set up right now. It's Purdue ball. Purdue has a strong scrum tonight. Some really big boys in that scrum lineup of theirs. Ball just not goes out ideally to the winger. Purdue maintaining position, although under significant pressure, but playing a bit backwards as Indiana is now all going forward. Wow, great breakthrough there. Great play there from Purdue. Player has a strong run. Great tackle there from Indiana. Ball carrying through the hands. Purdue's on attack. The ball doesn't go to hand and there's a knock. And I think it's a scrum down for Indiana. Potentially could have called some advantage play there and let the game go. Wow, so really a great scrum there. What's happening now? Why is this screaming? Oh. Apologies for the delay. So everybody watching the live stream, the conditions have died down, the rain has stopped. Unfortunately, all our equipment is wet and we're trying to manage live stream conditions here under severe circumstances. We do apologize for everybody watching. I do know you love your rugby and you want to see your sons play and it's the only way you can see them play. Hopefully next week against UCLA, the conditions will be very good and our setup will be protected. We hope for the best, but these conditions has been some of the most severe conditions in a while for playing rugby. And the great attitude from both sides was just amazing to see tonight on the field. Okay, ball goes in, missed his player and IU has possession of the ball. And now let's see if the ball goes left or right. They decide go left. Player runs into a great defense. And the ball comes out right, just around the scrum, but the defense holds up well. Ball out again, great line, beats two players. Ball comes out again on the right. Now they have to spread the ball, but the ball pass was a bit bad, and Purdue was quick on attack. And there was a penalty now, holding the ball down, and Purdue will take the penalty. So they decided to tap the ball but lost. Ball goes back to Indiana. Yes. So I'll tell you, they've got this one and that one's flew ahead. Okay, Purdue takes the ball. Great tackle there from Indiana, and they take possession of the ball, and now ball goes off. Definitely, that was good. So scrum down, and Indiana putting in the ball. The referee not happy with the scrum setting and asking them to be closer and tight, not to have too much space because it's all about safety. Okay, and look at that strong scrum coming through, but Indiana holding up. Ball comes to the back line. Great ball distribution. Whoa, and it's a tough pass, but he still gets it. And it goes out to the winger. Oh, and great tackle there, and it goes out. So line out will be for Purdue. Rain is coming down again, but not as severe as earlier. Line out to start. Jumps early and he can't do that, so that ball will be given to Indiana, and that's not a penalty but it's a free kick, so he can tap the ball. And I don't think they were 10, but referee allows that to continue, and now he steps well, and let's see if there's defense play there. So it's quite not a very clean ball there, but Indiana still keeps the ball. Great for the naming of the Mudsharks. This is the Mudsharks team, which has been an age-old name created by Indiana for Mudsharks. Sorry, Mudsharks, not Mudsharks. Mudsharks is a nice club team in Indiana, and a great club. And many of the Mudsharks are playing for Indiana. So the Mudsharks, I do apologize calling them the Mudsharks. But I've met the coaches. There's 2 coaches from New Zealand coaching the Mudsharks right now as a school club team, and they did very well in the Indiana School League this year. Great passing out there. Ball's coming out. Is there a pot there? Comes back to the back line. ball gets popped out. Sorry for missing that in action. Slightly forward. And the ref will call it back. And that will be scrum down for Purdue. And he calls that's the second half. So everybody get some coffees or some wine or drinks or whatever you prefer to drink. And we'll be back in 10 minutes. Players taking a well-deserved break. We are good now on this camera.
Alright, I'm just going to go to that.
Yeah, they're gonna get some of the food. Pieter dra my nuclear reënjas en ek staan sonder 'n doel. So, Ruben net vir my Ruben net vir my dinges gee, maar Ruben net vir my 'n hemp gee. Dit sê hy nie, Ruben sê nie is gebruik nie. Maar kan jy vir my net asseblief Ruben net 'n hemp bring, want hy moes my baadjie die kar gaan haal, dat hy sy baadjie aanbring. Hier voor een oppakje. Dat was Ruben. Hij is niet meer alleen door. Ideaal zie je. Hij Pieter is af dat ze dat gaan kaarten. Nou, eigenlijk nog niet doen. Alles hier afnemen. Ek kartonne geskeur al vir die vuur wat so nou is. Okay, so welcome back everybody. The game is restarting. Okay, Purdue kicking off. Decided to keep it quite low. Indiana collecting the ball and going down, setting the ball up. Ball goes quite flat into play. 3 attackers there, or 3 defenders on the attacker there. Ball coming back to Indiana, and bad passing out there. Bit of a fumble. Very difficult to manage this ball in this wet conditions. Ball comes out to the right for Indiana. And it seems that and the guy forced out on the outside, and rightly so. Purdue really excited of this play. Really put a lot of pressure on Indiana and making sure they play in their half. So we'll see a line out coming from Purdue. And the great team spirit there in the back. You can just see the players supporting each other there. And the line out won by Purdue. And the player running that beautiful line and pushing off multiple players like 1, 2, 3. Just a brilliant line ran there, and he's getting forced into kind of touch. But must say it was a fantastic run. And Indiana within their 10-meter line and from their try line, putting in the ball, and let's see if they can keep position. And with this wind, very difficult to put it in straight, so let's see how the wind pushes the ball. They're playing with the wind behind them. If you look at the flag on the side, great run. Beating the defense there, and the ball coming out with a kick on the side there, and the wind hopefully carries it, and yeah, goes into touch. So that's good clearance, and they're back on the 50-meter line. They played from their 10 meters, so really great play from the team. We'll just reset our camera. There's some rain coming in again into the room that we're trying to record from. Ball tap back. Purdue running forward and then caught in defense there, rushed backwards. And Purdue maintaining the ball with Indiana attacking. Okay, Purdue moving the ball through the hands. Some forwards in the back line with some great handling skills there. Oh, and some knock forward there, and the ball will go to Indiana for scrum down. Big scrum there from Purdue, but Indiana maintaining the ball. Bit of a rush ball there from Indiana, not so much, not so clean. Maintaining the ball. That's a good game. Sorry for missing the game there. Referee calling it back for a penalty. Indiana building up some great momentum. Ball going out to the pod. And the referee calling again. It's going to be a quick tap and go. And he's making a try there. Well done. And now we're just going to wait for the conversion. So the new rules of rugby is they've got 1 minute for the conversion, but it's short and it's going to be easy. Wind is from behind. I just don't know what direction it's pushing from right now. It's coming and going. And couldn't see there if it's over. And Purdue to kick off the ball. Purdue still great in spirit. They say go Boilers, and that's what they call. And the team here, the Mudsharks, are the second team for Indiana, called the Mudsharks. Sorry, not Mudsharks. Kept on getting confused. The Mudsharks team, that's the school team from Indiana. So the Mudsharks versus the Boilers. Oh, and he knocks the ball, and that will be advantage for and scrum down for Purdue. Okay. Scrum down. And referee just checking that they set well.
They see you finally put on the shirt.
I can tell you, I had to like all this. Wow, great tackle there. Ball bounces into Indiana's hands. Great position of the ball. Let's just see what the referee is calling. He's not happy. And
the Wi-Fi plug in there, so we had to do hotspots. We had to use his phone, his girlfriend's phone, my phone. The other one I can also take it. I can test. I can do all the testing setup, but I can just go and play with it. And I'm going to be very easy with this. I'll put my hand through this thing and cut my hand.
okay, penalty there. Player off his feet. You cannot go off your feet. Quick take there by the Mudsharks. Ball moving through the hands. And on the outside. And the player is coming in fast. And he scores. Oh, it's short. There was a player on the outside. I think he could have passed that ball. Didn't see there on the right. And they score. And this is the 4th try for Indiana. Great play there and great momentum. So we'll just wait for the conversion. I've never played rugby in these conditions in my life.
This is awesome. Who brought the chair?
Definitely.
Actually, had to report back to the old cameras.
Because you can't zoom in, like, you can't bow.
It's too big of a delay.
And he's got a conversion. Very great kick. This wind is so unpredictable, coming from the back at the moment, shifting from right to left for the player, and he read that so well. So there's kickoff for Purdue. But I must say, great team spirit, shown great character, and they don't give up. And they've got a strong crowd of supporters from their fellow players. Referee just giving some explanation and some feedback to the players. Great about both referees in both games, having patience with the players and explaining things to them and making sure they're okay and safe. And great that we're playing on turf tonight, because it could have been really muddy and very dangerous conditions if we didn't change the field. And he kicks off to the right, and the ball bounces, but Indiana takes it cleanly, carries it in, and now they will be looking for the forwards to protect him and set the ball up. And there's immediately, he said, they held the ball, and so it's going to be Purdue ball penalty. You've got to place the ball cleanly, and he held it in. You're not allowed to do that. Bit of fumbling on the ball there, but the player cutting in. Ball's going to go to the left. And great tackle. And that tackle was really saving tackle, because now they lost the ball forward and Indiana gets position. So we scrum down Indiana. Purdue having some big forwards tonight on the field, which gave them some advantage on the scrum. But Indiana playing very well and coming back and holding them up. And let's see how the scrum goes. We're about 63 minutes into this game, maybe about 17 minutes left, or 20 minutes left. Great team spirit there from Purdue, supporting their players and knowing that they've got a big scrum. So let's see what they do and putting Indiana under pressure. Indiana has the ball. And they keeping it quite tight, but maintaining possession of the ball. Great kick there through the middle. He saw the empty spot. Che is placing in, and let's just see if they catch him. Yeah, and they read the stepping, but he still evades. And now he keeps in the ball. So you've got to place the ball. You can't hold it. Quick tap taken there by Indiana, and just short of the line. Setting it up, and he goes over it. But the referee is not in a position to see there. And he's going to give a... Can't see if it's a penalty against Indiana. The ball goes out on about the 25, and it will be Purdue putting the ball in.
Are you guys here for the night?
Pardon? For you set up? Tonight, yeah. Referee asking Indiana to retake the penalty. Great defense from Purdue. I don't think they were 10. And player stopped short of the line, or did he place it over? And the try was scored. Couldn't see clearly through the camera, so the referee was in the right space to see the try. We wait for the conversion from Indiana.
So this is a fluid one, that's a fluid one, that's one not fluid.
No.
So I have the big fluid tripods in, or it's smooth.
Or a large one.
Yeah. So tonight the rate was, I cannot tell you, I put carton here, it was all coming. Everything was working. Electricity failed, Wi-Fi failed, everything. And then I had to move the camera because I had to clean it on my shirt. Yeah. And the shirt was all like no towels. And then I was...
So it's all fun.
It is horrible. I mean, I think I apologize to 3 times. I have to apologize for being very unprofessional this year. Just to broadcast you is already tough.
And it's not clear the conversion, but a few others went over, so still leading very well. And Purdue to kick off. I guess there's about 15 minutes left of this game. So possession by Indiana after the kickoff. Great run there and breakthrough from Indiana. They can set it up for another move. There we go, going to the forwards there on the inside. And the referee not happy and calling one of the Purdue players forward. Let's just see what the infringement was. And he's warning him. Maybe for a high tackle. Yeah. Just talking to him nicely, not overreacting. Indiana will potentially kick the ball out for touch. Just moving the tripod, guys. Fortunately, we've got a very limited window that we can record from through this room that we are in. Scrum down for Purdue on the attacking line at about 30 meters out from the try line from Indiana. Playing into the wind. Ball moving good through the hands. So when the ref shows that, it's when the player comes from their feet and doesn't stay on their feet and supports themselves with their hands when they're trying to ruck for the ball. Great kick there, carried by the wind. Back on the 22 of Purdue. Goes for the high ball. Great catch there from Indiana, and the player immediately attacks and beats the players. Eventually get brought down by a few Purdue players. Comes out quickly, player tries to go on the inside and gets called for potentially offside or high tackle, couldn't see. Yeah, now deciding to do what with that penalty. Oh, and it's a penalty for Purdue. And the line out will be for Purdue after that penalty kick. Penalty again going to Indiana. Player not releasing the ball. Great defense there from Purdue. Will Indiana move this ball out or keep it in play close to the scrum? Yeah. Rush defense there from Purdue, not giving the Indiana player much chances to pass. Great try there. Again, it's Jack Long the second. He was player of the game of the match last week and scored 4 tries, and very happy. This young new player here at Indiana really having a very good time. Let's have a look at this conversion of the try. Okay, so I think there's only a few minutes left of this game. So it's scrum down for Indiana. The second side called the Mudsharks, and Purdue being called the Boilers. Bit of a fumble there in the back, and ball was knocked by Purdue, and Indiana maintaining position, but now having a scrum on approximately the 45-meter line in their own half. Penalty for Indiana. Purdue having to drop back 10 meters. Big kick there in the middle of the field, and difficult kick to catch, and then bounce forward from the foot. But Purdue still maintain possession of the ball. Carried inside to the forwards. And penalty to Purdue. Yes. There's going to be a penalty. I think the ref doesn't see that as a legal move from Indiana to get possession of the ball. Asking them to drop back 10 and asking them to drop back further. Not happy with that challenge. Number one, really a big guy there. The loose head prop from Purdue. Tempers unfortunately flying now. Game was done in such good team spirit, and it was just number 16 there from Purdue really losing it a bit, and the referee had enough. As rugby is a game of respect, unfortunately, and he's just taking control because unfortunately this is not in the spirit of the game. But so far it's been an amazing evening, and great team spirit, and both teams behaving very well. Thank you for watching the game, and apologies again for this horrible conditions and broadcast. Not the best ever broadcast we've done, maybe the worst, and hopefully UCLA next week will be in great conditions and we will be set up better. Thank you so much. Thank you. Goodbye.
Red phone, saved it.